Family, we hit, man. So shout out to Izzy Bands. Check out the amazing live he has going right now and all the dope panelists they having on right now on his platform. The discussion he's having is, dope conversations, man. Dope conversations. Shout out to all the panelists that were up there. If you haven't checked out Izzy Band's channel, check out Izzy Band's channel right now. It's fire. All right, so we're gonna do Bible study. We're gonna do Genesis 7. See how much further we can go besides Genesis 7, but we're gonna get at least Genesis 7 in today. And dig from there. So we had Genesis 7, the flood, using Blue Letter Bible, King James Version. Um, yeah, gang, as always, any questions, comments, critiques, criticisms, that's the IG. Here's the email. Tap in, man. Tap in. So we're doing Genesis 7 right now. So Genesis 7, verse 1 reads, and the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before men in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens. Which is interesting because they always try to show, like in movies and stuff, that they're only taking two of each animal. But the animals that they were supposed to, they found were clean beasts, or the beasts they could, eat. They took those by the sevens. So male and female. So seven male of the animal and seven female of the animal, and of the beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. So it wasn't all beasts taken by two. Some beasts were taken by seven. So it's definitely good to know. In Genesis 7, the clean beasts were taken by sevens. Chill out, y'all. Stop with all the numerology. Genesis 7:3, of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and female, to keep the seed alive upon the face of the earth. Yet for yet 7 days I will cause it to rain upon the earth with 40 days and 40 nights. Hold up, for yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from the face of the earth. And Noah did according to unto all the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his son and his wife and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in two and two onto there went in two and two onto Noah into the ark, the male and female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days, Genesis 7, 7 days, good group, taking the good animals in groups of seven. Shut up, y'all, relax. That the waters of the flood were upon the earth. And in the 600th year of Noah's life, that means when he's turning 700, chill, y'all doing too much. In the second month, in the 17th day of, y'all doing way too much of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And in the self same day entered Noah, Shem, and Ham, Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the three wives of his sons with them into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, and all cattle after their kind, and every creepy thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went into Noah, they went they went unto Noah into the ark, two and two of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him. And the Lord shut him in. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lift up above the earth, and the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters, just like the Most High face was upon the deep in Genesis 1. Mm-mm-mm. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, meaning it was Gang of water, family, and all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beast, and of every creepy thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man, and all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land died. And every living substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Mm-mm-mm. Man, oh man. Let's keep going. Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. And God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. The fountains also of the deep and the winds of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from of the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated, and the ark rested in the seventh month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. Mount Ararat. Oh man, so we in Europe now. We in European areas. We in European territories. My goodness. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he made, and he sent forth a raven. And this is how the raven lost his job as the good bird, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also, he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her onto him into the ark. And he stayed yet other 7 days, like another 7 days. And he again sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, look, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth. And he yet stayed yet other 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more, indicating that the dove had found dry land. And it came to pass in the 601st year, 617, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and look, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 9 months of water, completion of a cycle. I don't know what I'm talking about. Genesis 8 and 14. In the second month, on the seventh day and 20th day of the month, the earth was dry. And God spoke to Noah, saying, Go forth out of the ark, thou and thy wife and thy sons and thy wives with thee, and bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. Hold up now. Be fruitful and multiply. Breed abundantly. Where have we seen this before? Have we seen be fruitful and multiply previously? I don't know. What do you have we seen? Be fruitful and multiply previously. Yes, no, maybe so. I think y'all get what I'm alluding to. I'm looking for it in real time in front of you guys. Have we seen be fruitful and multiply? I'm in the wrong chapter. I'm in Genesis 1. I should be in Genesis 2, the creation of Adam, right? Be fruitful and multiply. Have we seen those orders? Have we seen those orders previously given to anybody? Yes, they were given to Adam and Eve. Yes, no, maybe so. Nobody knows I'm talking about that. Don't get all silent on me. I'm just playing. But guys, we see that Adam was given these exact same instructions. We see that Adam was given the exact same instructions. Yes, we do see this. Yes, Adam was given the exact same instructions. What are we to do with that, gang? What are we to do with this information? Are we saying that Adam was put into the world to replenish it? Is that not the instruction that he was given? No. Well, let's keep reading. Let's see. I'm sorry, I went too far ahead. Was he not given the instruction to be fruitful and multiply? I think I done passed it already. Prior chapter. Damn, did I pass it already? Forgive me, gang. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. No, it wasn't Genesis 1, right? I'm bugging. It wasn't Genesis 1. No, it's not. Yes. Oh, it is Genesis 1 and 22. Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply the earth. Be fruitful and multiply. So we see these instructions being given over and over and over. What are we to make of this? What are we to make of this? What are we to make of this? What are we to make of this, family? Be fruitful and multiply. Huh? What are we to make of these instructions? What are we to make of these instructions that he's being given? Talk to me, family. He breathed life into this man and he became a living soul. No? We gonna play like we don't see this? All right, we gonna play like we don't see it then. Okay. Give me 1 second, family. I'll be right back. Be right. Sorry, gang, I had to go use the restroom, but I saw I pulled it up. So Genesis 128, right? Oh damn. Let me share my screen again. Mm-mm-mm. Genesis 128. Be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. What did he tell Noah? Didn't he just tell Noah to be fruitful and multiply? Every beast, be fruitful and multiply. Breed abundantly in the earth. Be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. Genesis 8 and 17. Genesis 1 and 28. Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have replenished the earth. Do this, do it again, do it again, do it again, and subdue it. Replenish the earth. Now he's telling Noah, be fruitful and multiply on the earth. Noah went forth with his sons and his wives and every beast and every creeping crawling thing, right? And Noah building an altar unto the Lord and took every clean beast and of every clean fowl and ordered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled the sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground anymore for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more living thing as I have done. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and the summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Mm, 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 mm. Genesis chapter, the covenant of the rainbow. I can see your rainbow, your rainbow. Ooh. And God blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. Oh, we don't see this now, huh? God bless Noah and his sons, be fruitful and multiply and replenish. We forget what replenish means, right? Replenish definition. Definition. To fill or make complete again, again, meaning it was already complete. To fill up a void or build again, to fill with persons, animals, or inspiration, to make full or complete again, as by supplying what is lacking, used up, etc. To fill something up again, to return something to its earlier condition, to return something to its earlier condition. What was the earlier condition before Genesis 1:28? I thought, what? In the beginning, God made the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form, void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of the God moved upon the face of the waters. The waters is not the same thing as sea. He called the sea, gathering the waters was the seas, but the water was already there. And God's face was upon the waters of the deep. And he told these people to replenish the earth. Be fruitful and multiply. God created man in his own image. So the man that was created in Genesis was told to be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion. Have dominion. Then in Genesis 9, Noah, God blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth and upon every fowl of the air and upon all that moveth upon the earth and all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. What is that? What do you mean? Are you saying you giving dominion? Are you giving dominion? You're giving dominion, have dominion over the fish of the sea and the fowl of the air and everything that moving upon the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth and upon every fowl of the air and upon all that moveth upon the earth and upon all fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. And every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all these things. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Okay. Even as the green herb have I given you all these things, which is a reference to in how in Genesis 1, He gave us the green herbs to eat as meat, giving you every herb bearing seed you shall be to you for meat. Just like in Genesis 1:11, earth brings herb yielding seeds and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. Whew, it seemed like giving instructions again that were already given before. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa? What am I? ¿Por qué? For what though? For what must I give these instructions again? Genesis 9:4. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, ye shall not eat. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, ye shall not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require at the hand of every beast will I require it, and at the hand of every man, and at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. You shedding blood, you eating blood, your blood will be shed. I will require yours. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God, man he made. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. And you be ye fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. And God spake unto Noah and unto his sons, saying, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore by the waters of a flood, neither shall any more be a flood to destroy earth. And God said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. This just keeps going and going and going down to your seed. I do set my bow in the cloud, my rainbow, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. I can see your rainbow, your rainbow. Ooh. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, and that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all the flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. Canaan's land. The Canaanites, who Joshua had to battle for the land, who were Ham's children, who went into the land of Canaan when they weren't supposed to. Canaanites, the Moabites, all these people in the promised land when they weren't given that lot. But we'll get there. We'll get there. These are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread, meaning these three sons pushed their families and started to create children that started to fill up these lands. And Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, started farming, and he drank of the wine and was drunken and was uncovered within his tent. And now we get to the curses of Ham. Not the curse of Shem, and not the curse of Japheth, the curse of Ham. I find it very interesting how people try to say, oh, dark-skinned people, oh, y'all all Hamites, and y'all have all been cursed. We're not going to do that. We're not going to play that. We're going to do genealogy, and we're not just going to give these widespread titles to people. Oh, you're black, you're white, you're this, you're that. No, 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 no. That's not the way ancestry works. Anybody who knows anything about ancestry, you have thousands of grandparents, thousands. So there's no way everybody's just one thing. But we'll dig into that. I promise you. And Ham, the father of Canaan, or Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. Now, what does that mean that he saw the nakedness of his father? A lot of people interpret this as, oh, he saw his father in the nude and made fun of him, and that's why his children and his children were cursed. Because he didn't curse Ham directly, he cursed his seed, cursed Canaan. But then there's other people who would say nakedness is your father's wife. That is his nakedness. So what did Ham actually did? Ham actually sleep with his mother while they were drunk off the wine of the vineyard. Did Ham sexually assault his mother? What you mean? That's father's nakedness. What are you talking about? Let's see if I can pull this up. Let me see. Father and nakedness. Let's see if this comes up. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the nakedness of thy daughter or of thy mother, whether she be born, the nakedness of thy father's wife, daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Which version is this? Nakedness of thy father's wife. Thou shalt not accept thy father. That is thy father's nakedness. Let me hold on one second, gang. Let me just Google this real fast so we not taking time. Father's nakedness verse. Leviticus 18:7 and 17, King James Version. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother, thou shalt not uncover. She is thy mother, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife, thou shalt not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 8. So there's a distinction between your mother, because that's her nakedness, and your father's wife. That is thy father's nakedness. Even meaning, even if he has other wives that are not your mother, you cannot uncover their nakedness. It is thy father's nakedness. The two of them have become one flesh. That is not your nakedness to go through. That is not your woman to touch. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. And this is what happens. This is a problem in our community because we have so many people having children out of wedlock and nobody knowing who's who, how much sinning of brothers and sisters is going on, nobody knowing who's who. The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter, begotten of thy father. So your sister-in-law can't be touching on her. How much of this is going on in the community right now? The nakedness of thy mother's sister, your auntie. How many dirty aunties is doing craziness with they nieces and nephews right now? How many dirty aunties is going crazy with their nephews, nieces, and nephews right now? But I'm sorry, let me make sure it said y'all saw this, that is expanded now. Nakedness. This is you cannot, it is thy father's nakedness. You cannot do this, guys. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. This is thy father's nakedness. So when it says that he saw his father's nakedness in Genesis, what are they really saying? That he uncovered his mother? I know y'all want to think it was something else. He may have uncovered his mother's nakedness. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it on their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Covered the nakedness of their father. You mean they covered up their mom? You mean they covered up their mom? You mean they covered up their mom? You mean they covered up their father's wife? You mean they covered up their father's wife? They covered up their mom? Their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness, their father's wife. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the servant of Shem, and Canaan shall be best. Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem. Japheth, Gomer, Javon, Ashkenaz shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Canaan shall be his servant. Canaan shall be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. God, this is a lot. So in this curse, Canaan was cursed to be the servant of servants. So not just the servant of the master, but the servant of the servants, gang. Whew, that's deep. I'm going to serve the servants, a servant of servants. He will be the lowest of the low. Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant, and God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. I'm going to leave it there for today, fam. This has been absolutely amazing. We're going to get into Genesis 10 next week. It's going to be fun. It's going to definitely be fun. It's your boy Ghetto. This is my Ghetto Gospel. As always, his ghetto point of view at gmail.com. You can also tap in on the IGs. Get at me, man. I hope this has been edifying, educational, inspirational. I hope you've been able to take some rejuvenated energy from this. Salute to you, man. Positivity, prosperity to your family. All things are possible through the Most High. Never forget that. What is impossible through the Most High? Absolutely nothing. We are blessed. We are renewed. We are poured onto every day abundantly. Peace and love.